I thought I'd start this week's episode off with a little story. It's about the third time I ever did mushrooms. And it was when I went to Montreal last summer, June last year. I went and I was supposed to go with my girlfriend at the time. And I had booked this weekend trip. It was like $600. I only had $200 to my name, but I was in love. So I was like,
still
fuck
in
it.
the red from this trip.
I was like, yeah, I'm still recovering, bro. I'm stealing studio payments to pay off for that trip. So
I wanted to talk about my paycheck, but whatever. We can do that after we cut.
So she broke up with me like right before this trip was supposed to go down. So this is a good story. This is a good story.
But just before we go any further, kudos for you to be like, you know what? I'm secure in my mental health enough after this breakup and spending $400 more than I have for a trip that a person like to give to a person that obviously doesn't care about me. Sorry, but I'm gonna eat some mushrooms here in this foreign city. Like that's good for you, man. That's
thank you, man.
That's built different.
Well,
like,
I didn't know I was doing mushrooms yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
So,
and I was just getting pizza.
And I didn't know anyone in Montreal.
Right.
So I was like, I'm still going to go do this trip on my own because I already paid for it. And there's no refunds. The Airbnb was locked in. So I was like, I'm doing it.
I had to work, you know.
But there was one person that I knew of in Montreal. And it was a comedian who I interacted with their stuff online. Yes. And then they interacted with our stuff. And we had a little DM chat. And that was it. So I'm going to Montreal alone. I forgot my phone charger and my phone died. So I'm just charging my phone up in cafes and all this kind of stuff. So I'm literally just off the grid, one man mapping it. I had a map this weekend.
Straight nomad style.
Yeah.
Like a, wait, sorry. It's a slur now. I can't say it. Keep going.
What?
Gypsy. You can bleep it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm in Montreal, man. And I don't know anyone. So I hit up this guy, Tom. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm in the city and I have nothing to do. I'm alone. You want to meet up? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And this is a shitty weekend, man. It was raining like a motherfucker this entire weekend. It was a sad weekend, man. Like the weather matched my mood and how I felt. I just lost the girl of my dreams. I'm down $600. I'm in a city where I know nobody. I don't even have a phone. And I'm just like, fuck it. Like, let me just hit this guy up. He seems like a cool guy. And he's like, hey, man, you know what? It's actually my 30th birthday today. I'm having some friends over if you want to come. And I'm like, bet, let's do it. So I come over and I meet this guy for the first time. And I meet all of his friends and we're having a great time and we're chatting. And then he passes me this bag and he's like, you want some? And I thought it was some sour candies or something. And I take a piece and I look at it. And I'm like, what is this? And he's like, it's mushrooms, man. And I was like, and I see everyone else doing it. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, this is already a weird weekend. Yeah. Like, so I just start eating these mushrooms.
Make it weirder, maybe even sadder.
And it was an amazing time, man. Like, I started talking with these strangers. I didn't know any of them. We're sharing stories and we're having a great time. And I bonded with this guy. He rinsed my vape. Like, it was one of those disposable vapes that I stole from John. And then I brought it to Montreal with me that weekend because, like, fucking, I need it. And then he was just sucking that thing down. A little side note, but he the whole night he was just like, "Can I hit that thing? Can I hit that thing?" But other than that, like it was a good time, man. I like talking to these people, and I don't know, like the mushrooms were hitting, bro. And I controlled because I was alone. I had control over my own time, so I was there for however long I wanted to be.
Sick.
And then it came to a certain point where I was like, "All right, I'm gonna leave now. I've been here for like 8 hours," and then I left, and I was still tripping. And there was this art show going down on the street. And I was just looking at this art. And I've never seen art in this light before. Like the way it just looked was amazing. And like I came across this one picture, this one painting. And it was this guy. It was like an abstract piece. And it was like smudged all over his face. And he had black hair like mine. And it was blue and white. So it was clearly like sad. And I was looking at this thing. And I was like, you couldn't quite make out its face. And I was like, yo, this is me right now.
You didn't even leave your bedroom. You're in your ensuite looking in the mirror, weren't you? You never even left Ottawa.
So I'm looking at this thing, bro, and I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? This is me right now. But then I took a picture of it because I remember like how I felt in that moment. And I was like, listen, like, I was just like, I feel good right now. And I just felt, you know, I didn't forget to live life. You know what I mean? And I still went to Montreal and did my thing because that was how I was when the weekend started. And I took a picture of that to remind myself because I think when people get down on themselves, they forget to live life. And you never know. Whoa. Sometimes the best things come in your worst moments. I mean, people get down on themselves and they just really forget to live life. And I had one of the best experiences my entire life that weekend. And that was arguably one of the worst weekends of my life going into it. What I thought at the time. Because people forget to live life. And that's what I've been forgetting to do recently is to live life. So I just wanted to remind you guys, don't forget to live life, man.
It's really inspirational.
That was beautiful. Man. Do you want to hear about my third time doing mushrooms?
Yeah.
Because completely different story. You know how you had like no one there and like you were in control of all your time?
You had everyone there, control of your time?
Yeah. And most importantly, like we were like putting them on pizza and shit. And my brother decided to jam a pizza pocket full of it. And then while we waited for them like to eat them and like kick in, we decided to play some basketball in my front yard. It's like 5 of us, and we're just like, oh, here it comes. Oh, fucking swish. And then my brother's like, he got there late, and he's like eating his pizza pocket, and he's shooting some free throws, and all of a sudden we just hear, and we look over, and there's my 10-year-old golden retriever just licking her lips after she ate the half of this fucking pizza pop with all like the mushrooms in it. And we're all like, oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
And Ned's like, there wasn't that much. I know there wasn't that much. I've already eaten a lot, but I think I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking the fuck out, man. What the fuck? And we're like, do we call dad? Do we not call dad? Like, what the fuck do we do? Dog took it like a champ, rode it out like a beast, bro. Like, just kind of laid there. And was just
Did you see it going through the motions? Like,
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure she dapped me up at one point, bro, and was like, yo, play some Kid Cudi. Like, this is awesome, right? But...
Don't stop rubbing my fucking head.
Yeah, literally, dude.
Don't
get in here.
Stop.
I'm going to lay down and you just get in this section here. No, my buddy Fudge didn't tell his mom either that where he was. And then that was a bad night. She started shooting each other with an airsoft gun at one point. It got dark. Whatever. Keep going.
That's it, man. I was just thinking because, you know, Colman and I had a conversation the other day and I was like, man, I think recently I get so wrapped up in my own shit.
Yeah.
How are we going to grow the podcast? How are we going to grow the business? What's the next funny fucking segment? What's my next joke? What's my next this? Then when I come time to pick up a microphone, sometimes I'm like, holy fuck, I have nothing to talk about because I'm not living life right now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, man, like in your worst moments, sometimes the best things come. So it's like when people get down on themselves, you can't stop living life. You got to keep doing it. So it's like, I think it's important because I always forget when I'm in that moment. So
that's good advice. And my advice is keep your mushroom-filled pizza pockets like on a table high tables or something. Yeah, so your golden retriever can't eat it.
Yeah.
Life lessons with Down to the Wire.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. That's really
If you take anything from this episode, make it be those two things.
Little side note, though. I had a dope moment at the Laugh Lounge when I was filming some stuff there this weekend, and then I got a text from someone. And they're like, are you at the Laugh Lounge right now? And I check my phone, and it's just Sam, no last name. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I scroll up, and there's like a full-ass conversation from a year ago with this person. I'm like, who? I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm here. I'm the guy with the camera. And they start talking to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I scroll all the way to the top, and I found out it was just some girl that I met at a bar from like the year before. And I was like, fuck. And then I was just like, honestly, I don't remember like what you look like. But come say hi. Like, I want to say what's up. And then she came up and said hi at the end of the show. And she was like, it's so crazy to see you right now because I was just watching your podcast last week. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, that whole opening with the trans thing, that was fucking hilarious. I started losing it. And I was like, damn, bro, that's awesome. That's why I do this shit, bro. That's awesome.
I had a person message me the other day.
Shout out, Sam.
I had a buddy who I worked with last summer. Hadn't seen him for probably 8 months now. He messaged me the other day. He's like, hey, man, just want you to know your podcast makes me laugh like every single day. I was like, Lucas, bro, that's so fucking beautiful.
That's dope. Even like Dan, shout out producer Dan, his boy sent a message being like, yo, I'm in the hospital right now and I'm in pain and I can't watch your guys' show because every time I laugh, it hurts. So you had to like take a break from our show. Like, that's pretty cool, man. Show you guys. This is going to be
I would be more...
a positive-ass episode.
I would be... I want this podcast to be so good it puts someone in the hospital today, boys. That's how positive we're coming with it.
Yeah, I don't want Dan's friend to leave the hospital because of us.
Yeah, I want it to hurt every time you laugh at this podcast because that's how we're putting it today.
Yeah. So for people, I don't know, it's just tears right now.
Yeah.
No laughs.
If you ate mushrooms at the beginning of this is a roller coaster already.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Let's have a Red Bull.
Yeah, man. This episode's fueled by Red Bull. Shout out. I'm gonna crank one right now.
Yeah, I'm a crank.
I've been loving the peaches, man.
Dude, the peaches are good, but I've been on these sugar frees, bro.
No, good for you, bro. You need it.
I was drinking a big old thing of water last night, and my one buddy, he's like, you a fucking water guy now? I was like, I drink water. I don't really like it though, but I understand the health benefits to drinking water. Keeps you regular, keeps you light on your feet.
Dude, my favorite drink in the world is a tall glass of ice water. I could be a happy man, but that's all I had for the rest of my days. Was that. And Red Bull. Shout out Red Bull.
And Red Bull, yes. Hopefully Red Bull gassed up your Easter weekends.
Dude, that was a while ago.
I guess, that was 2 weeks ago. My bad. Yeah. We had I forgot we ghost recorded.
Yeah.
Jeez. I just like when you said, grab a Red Bull this Easter weekend. That still kind of sits in my mind, bro.
But anyways, yeah, man, let's get into it. So, okay, today's show, we have a crazy poop stat coming up.
Crazy poop stat. It's been a while.
It's been a while. We got poop news, though. Mm-hmm. We have Spider-Man on the loose. Mm-hmm. All right. And then we also got, what else we got here? Oh, yeah, we have a failed Hitman attempt, we'll call it.
Yeah.
But follow, subscribe, please.
Do that first.
We got to keep doing that.
Yeah. Bud, follow, and subscribe.
And before we get into the back page news, we teased it a couple weeks ago, Algorithm Suckjob. Yep. People seem to like this segment. We're going to suck off our algorithms. This is what's been going on our feeds. What's the first one we got? Whose feed was this on?
Before we do that, are you able to scooch like a foot?
Oh, am I in the...
I just, yeah. You got legs. There we go. That's good.
Colman's kneecaps making an appearance in it.
Oh my god. This is major. Fyre Festival 2 is apparently going down. Billy McFarland tweeted, Fyre Festival 2 is finally happening. So apparently it's going down. Doesn't there actually, how can there be a Fyre Fest 2 if there wasn't a Fyre Fest 1?
Yeah, I feel like this is like Fyre Fest 2.0. Like that would
I think it's like 1.5.
Yeah,
1.5, yeah.
It's like the deleted scenes version.
Yeah. Director's cut.
But here's the thing. I went back and I watched the OG trailer for Fyre Fest. It had wasn't
Bella Hadid.
Yeah, Haley Bieber.
Genders,
yeah, one of the Jenners.
Not genders, one of the Jenners.
one of the genders.
One of the two genders.
I didn't say that, Phalen. Oh, I didn't say that. I thought it. I didn't say it.
I was watching that trailer, man, and it made me want to go to Fyre Fest again, despite watching the
everyone
documentary.
Want to go.
Yeah.
The pigs in the ocean. The pigs in the ocean. Like, they're just out there swimming, bro.
Yeah, it looks cool, man.
Yeah.
I forgot about the pigs in the ocean.
Pigs in the ocean, bro.
Billy McFarland tweeted, Fyre Festival 2 is finally happening. Tell me why you should be invited. I think we should take this opportunity to tell Billy why we should be invited to Fyre Festival.
Why do you think we're worthy of it?
Yeah, what's your let's all go around with our personal reason as to why we think we're eligible to go to Fyre Festival 2. I'll give us 5 seconds to think about it.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm easy to please, bro. The lunches you guys handed out, that's what I eat on a day-to-day basis. So
you could even have the old food from 2017.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
I'll eat around the mold, man. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't mind sleeping in a tent, even if it's raining. You know what I mean? I can do that.
Yeah, you look like a tent guy.
Listen, man. I think
I'm halfway in between though. Yo, boys, let's go to Fyre Fest 2, and everyone who goes to Fyre Fest 2 should be left out there and never come back.
Yeah.
If you actually go to this festival, we have an issue. We have too many dumb people walking around. We need to just cut that out, or let's just fucking go, because fuck it.
Well,
I'm torn between the two. I don't know.
I couldn't imagine believing this guy again, because not only after Fyre Festival 2 flopped, he had he didn't go to jail. He just got out of jail, but he went to jail for proper scamming. He set up a business or something.
We all seen the documentary, right?
Yeah, we cannot don't trust this guy. Fyre Festival 2 is not happening. Yeah. It's not.
He has a rare opportunity though
to do the funniest thing,
to be just the best scam artist of all time
ever. If Fyre Festival 2 happens,
he's just
guaranteed.
The GOAT.
If Fyre Festival 2 happened on July 2nd, you'll never see Billy McFarland after July 3rd ever again. I guarantee it. I don't know if that's the date. I was just using those dates to reference, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Where would you have it now? You know what I mean? I feel like you can't like the Bahamas is out. They're like, fuck that. We're not doing that again.
I don't even know where it was the first time.
Bahamas, I think.
It was Bahamas?
Yeah, it was some like fucking.
He bought like he tried to buy like El Chapo's island or something.
That's what it was. Yeah, he would. That's why. Yeah, he tried
And then
to.
they couldn't get the rights, so they bought like an island next to it and told everyone it was El Chapo's island, but there were like people fully living there.
They should have it in Alberta.
They should.
Why
Alberta
Berta?
needs a win.
Saskatchewan. I feel like it's central. You know, you could probably pull everyone up there. If it doesn't happen, like
There's no water.
yeah, all right. Nor wasn't the first time either. Don't worry about it. Just bring the dick suck guy back.
You know what I was
Just
thinking?
bring the dick sucking guy back, and there'll be water. I keep seeing this video of this guy freaking out at this fucking baby on a plane. It's like Phalen said, you know, where he's saying everything that we want to say when there's a baby crying on a plane.
Should we play the video for them?
Yeah,
Okay,
we can
we'll
play the
play
video
that
for him.
With a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being fucking okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby!
Okay, so you're a man.
Did that motherfucker pay extra to yell?
Okay.
No!
So,
Shut up! Fuck you and shut up!
no.
You're disturbing me now. I don't give a fuck. You were sitting there watching that motherfucking baby cry for 45 something minutes. That shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
Fuck, lower that baby's voice.
He's an asshole.
Okay.
He's an
I did
asshole
that.
and grown-ass man.
It's out there. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
Fuck, that's me.
I'm sorry.
I'm tripping. Fuck that.
Baby.
I hate that he's doing this. Like, I hate that he's actually standing up and yelling at a baby
It's so funny
for
because he's
being
like,
a baby.
he's like,
but-
it's a baby, and the guy
Yeah.
trying to calm him down is like, you're a man.
Yeah, but at the
Figure it
same
out.
time, yeah, exactly. I also feel the exact same way on the inside when there's a fucking baby crying.
Yeah, everyone's wanted to punch a baby in the face. Let's just admit it.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
at least he didn't do that. You know?
Yeah.
He didn't make my mistake.
I hate babies. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a good toot, bro. I don't think they heard that, but that was a good, that vibrated off of all angles of that chair, bro.
Off-camera farts going brazy right now at Down the Wire.
Oh, fuck. What was it?
It's completely derailed us.
I like how Phalen tried to play it off.
What?
Who was that?
But that was who farted?
Who tooted?
Did you toot?
No, I went, oh, because you said not like the mistake. You didn't
Someone
make my
tooted.
mistake.
Someone
and then
He's
you said-
gaslighting the shit out of us right now. It definitely was
tooted.
him.
I heard it.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I got headphones on,
You didn't
dog.
hear that.
I got headphones on, bro.
Did you feel it?
No.
What'd you do last night?
What the fuck happened?
Now that you pegged me.
What's going on?
I don't know. I was 110%.
We got a new mystery to
Yeah.
debunk here.
We'll check the
the
footage.
fart phantom, bro.
Somebody farted.
Phantom farter.
Okay, so this baby guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he's yelling and they're like, yo, you need to quiet down. You're yelling. He's like, that baby's yelling. Did that baby pay extra to be yelling?
That's a good quote.
It's a very good quote.
I think, imagine if that was an option if you paid extra just to be obnoxious. It was an obnoxious tax and you could just be a piece of shit because you paid extra. I feel like that's just
That's
rich
already
people,
how
though.
rich people, yeah.
That's just first class, bro.
Like, you look at him explaining himself here. He's like, no, but the baby was crying. It was crying on the plane. We were on the plane and do you hear what the baby was crying on the plane and it was loud.
My
loud.
beef with it though is like, why are you even bringing your baby with you? I don't understand when people bring babies on trips. Like, why are you taking a vacation with your baby?
Maybe it wasn't a vacation. Maybe they were moving.
Yeah,
Maybe I only understand it if you're like moving, like you said, or you're gonna go visit mom in Virginia or something. You know what I mean? You gotta take the newborn with you. Other than that, what you doing going on vacation with your baby? I don't understand.
I
don't
But like,
understand.
it's like, I don't think like.
Also, you have a new baby.
but you just
Stay at home. That's what you signed up for. You gotta parent that thing right now. You can't be going to fucking
Let's
Cali.
just make all these parents as depressed as possible by not letting them leave the house because they have children. And
We
then
have a
just-
responsibility now,
Well,
man.
I know, but you
got a
can
baby.
you can be responsible and take your child elsewhere.
Why?
Because you don't want to be at home.
No,
Why-
but you don't understand. It's annoying.
Yeah,
to everybody
no,
else.
you're right. The
You
baby
don't
was
understand.
crying on the plane.
don't get
That's-
it, man.
Yeah, that's my bad. The baby was crying, and that you're
Why,
right.
why would you want to trip with a baby?
But like
The whole vacation would be to
what
get
trip
away.
are you thinking of right now? That
Any
is like
trip.
any trip.
Any
So
trip.
like if you were to go sit on a beach for 7 hours a day, and you
Yeah.
could bring your child and feed
Oh, that'd be
it.
the worst time. I think
Have you had a
You had
child?
a child?
people that have kids, it's just round the clock. You're gonna be waking up at fucking 4 a.m. to a baby crying, have to change its diaper. You can't even like fully enjoy your time on the beach. Like,
But,
it's just,
it's
you're not
the same,
enjoying
it's
your
the
trip.
same idea. It's the same idea of like, it's like money doesn't buy happiness, but like crying in a Lamborghini is a lot better than crying in a Honda Accord. You know what I mean? So it's the same shit. It's like, would you rather be miserable at your fucking house that you've been in for the past 6 months, like taking care of this baby? It's a mess. You got to cook for yourself. Your husband's at work. Oh my God, you're so stressed. Or would you rather do it on a beach where there's like stuff to do? You know what I mean? All this
But
stuff
you're not
provided
really
to you.
able to do nothing.
That's the whole
You're-
point.
you're
Is you're
making
there
it
to
sound
moss,
like
bro.
you can't,
Yeah,
like,
you're
like-
I understand if you're don't take your baby on like sub-Saharan like like
A walkabout in
yeah, you know what I
Australia.
mean? Like don't take it backpacking across Thailand. You know what I mean?
It's
Don't.
not even gonna remember it.
It doesn't need to remember it. I don't know. He's like, earlier, he's like, I don't know. Like, if you're taking your baby to New York, like, you're not taking your baby to Broadway.
Well, just anywhere in the world. Like, why? I don't see the
Babies
point.
don't deserve rights.
They
Babies
don't.
aren't.
They
They're
don't.
not like
And-
that debilitating.
Yeah, like,
They're just a nuisance, man. Leave it at home. You know what I mean?
Let the dog take
just
care
put
of
a
it.
big pile of
bowl-
food, a pile
Yeah,
of
just a bunch of baby food on that thing. They have some newspaper.
One of those hamster water bottles that they have to like come.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, go enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Then come back. Who knows? Maybe
And then
Give
you
it
won't
a-
have a baby anymore. You won't have to deal with it.
You can travel anywhere you want. Then you're free,
Oh,
and no
fuck.
one will get angry at you
Oh,
on
God.
airplanes anymore.
that's just wild to me, though. Like to be like, hey, we just had a baby. Let's go away now. I don't know.
I don't think it's like 3 days after. Like again,
Even like within the first like year, it's like, what are you doing?
yeah, I guess so.
I'm with this guy. I stand with this guy.
I stand with this guy as well. I just don't stand with you right now.
Fuck you, man. Time to get in back page news. First headline we got. Rates.
Oh, good. Over 1 in 10 people poo in the shower.
Yeah, this is a crazy stat. So they surveyed 1,000 people. 12% of them, 1 in 10, poop in the shower. Only 3 out of 10 pee in the shower. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that means 7 out of 10 people are fucking liars.
100%. 100%. It also says, also, okay, wait, before we get into that, how many of these poops were unintentional?
That's okay. I'm glad that we have the first question on, because like the only time pooping in the shower makes sense.
Sounds like an accident.
accidentally.
Yeah, there's
never a like, should I? You know what? It'll just wash down there anyway. The waffle stomp is like one of the most degrading things I think you could possibly ever do.
For those of you that don't know, waffle stomp is when you poop in the shower and stomp it down the drain.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The drain resembles a waffle in most showers, meaning that you're stomping it through the squares of the waffle, the waffle stomp.
I think they should break this stat down further and break it between intentional and unintentional poops. Beyond that, yeah, like a standing poop is weird. I can't pick, like, how do you do a standing poop? That can't be it.
It's got to be a squat.
You'd have to squat for sure.
And then you're like, it's even one more level for you to be like, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? There's so many opportunities for self-reflection in a situation where you're shitting in the shower.
Ultimate bidet, though, immediately after.
Just do a
Then you go
handstand.
down on your stomach and you spread, and then you get the bidet.
No, you just do a handstand. Just do a handstand. You guys ever like just made like you're in the shower and you like squeeze a fart and you're like, oh no, and you like have to go to the bathroom instantly there.
yeah.
And the race to dry yourself off enough, you like sit down on the toilet, you kind of scoot out. You're like, holy shit! You like have to like kind of bring yourself back.
That was a really good
Slipping and sliding.
impression.
You know what I mean? Though, like you
No,
kinda,
we've all been there.
everyone's been there.
Yeah.
So, but not 1 in 10 people regularly go there. You know what I mean?
Well, because I'm sure everyone else, like, I've forgotten to poop before my shower.
Once in a while.
Sometimes I forget to poop before my shower, and then it hits you mid-shower, like, oh, I gotta poop. And then you just cut your shower short, leave the shower, and then you take a cold and wet poop like a dog on a rainy day.
Yeah.
And then not once did I ever think, like, yo, I'm just gonna let this out in the shower.
Yeah. You ever poop and then just not wipe and then hop right in the shower?
No. That sounds like the most natural way to do it, though.
I've heard people. I've dabbled once or twice. It doesn't fit my lifestyle per se, but
you need to make sure that you're confident in your texture of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's not for all shits.
Yeah, no, and especially if you're sharing bars of soap, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're sharing a loofah, don't do that.
Not all shits
don't do that. That's
equal.
Lost more good loofahs that way.
It also says, so they have a bunch of other stats in this article.
Yeah.
It says that 60% of people that shower together have increased levels of happiness. That's bullshit.
That's what this brand needs.
I hate showering with someone else. Someone's cold the whole time. One person's always cold.
You're just taking turns.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a big ass shower.
Yeah, unless you have a crazy one.
Unless you got a good angle. But
one person's always cold. You're afraid to pee and blow your nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's because, dude, the best feeling is blowing your nose in the shower. I blow my nose while pissing in the shower. It's an amazing top 10 feeling that I chase every morning. You throw pooping into that equation, my day's done. I'm not reaching that level of dopamine the rest of the day. I may as well just end my day after my shower.
Going back to bed.
The triple threat, bro. That's
Yeah.
a number 5. It's like your body just takes a screenshot, like all at the same time.
Could you imagine?
Like what? Could I imagine?
That's the peak of my day.
Peed, sneezed, and pooped.
Not even a sneeze, a nose blow. You know? Blowing your nose only
Like into your hands, like
yeah.
farmer blow right into your hands.
Into your hands,
Shoots
nose
out,
blow
like
in the
kind of
shower?
hits your lip, hits your chest. You're like, oh fuck it, like let it wear a wash off. Yeah.
I love a
Man, people are so like I like that people get nasty in the shower though, because like it's like cleanest place. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna blow my nose, I'm gonna let it go everywhere.
Yeah, if I'm gonna poop,
I'm gonna poop, bro.
let it go everywhere.
I would probably, if I was pooping in the shower though, I wouldn't like trying to be like, I'd want to like probably like get it somewhere where I have to do as little work as possible to make it disappear. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just like, I'm in the shower to wash off. Let's see if I can do a 360 while I poop. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to that. But
you haven't lived.
I guess not. Just paint this bathroom brown, baby.
Catch it, shoot a 3-pointer to the toilet.
Yo, that's
catch
crazy.
it.
I just like aim it from the shower.
From the shower.
Yeah, just like lift a leg, just like try to like get a little torque on it. Shout out Max Savage. That used to be an Instagram account I followed. He used to have the craziest poop trick shot videos. His Instagram's gone like way down, but he used to have some crazy videos.
They're starting to flag his shit.
Oh yeah,
shadow ban.
Yeah, dude. I think he had to stop the pooping videos because like it would be crazy. There was this one video he had.
How do you get into poop trick shots?
I think by accident. I think that's an accidental thing. Like I feel like one time,
when you start, you're now a shower pooper. It started off as an accident.
Yeah,
well, you don't
like
make
your
it.
shower. Maybe your shower was like close to your toilet, and you just like kind of like just like hung your ass out and just like shot it, and everything went perfectly, landed in there. You're like no mess. Went about your day. You're like, I could probably make a career out of this. Right?
Yeah, I'd be thinking about that for
like there's
the
a video.
rest of the
There's a
week.
video. It's very impressive. It's very impressive where he is on all fours and he's probably a good like 2-3 feet from his toilet, bro. And I don't know how he does it. I don't. This goes right over my head. But he must. I think a cough. I feel like, or a good sneeze would do it. But it shoots a solid turd. Poop.
Damn, like a rocket.
Like a rocket, bro.
Got
like
a strong anus.
straight up, bro.
giggles.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Anyways, perfect arc. Thump, right into the toilet. Kind of curves around
Yeah,
the
it looks
bowl.
like a football in slow mo on NFL
Straight up,
films.
dude.
Just flying.
It looked like if you slow moed it, it looked like that shot in Jackass 3 where they shoot the dildo and it's like kind of flopping like that the whole time.
Okay.
And then it just kind of comes and hits Buddy in the face.
Right.
That's I feel like what we would slow it down to. Kind of like got some like
Sweet.
movement to it. But.
If you're one of 10 people that poops in the shower, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
That's a good interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a shower pooper and you're not afraid to say it, even if you are afraid to say it, we'll make it so anonymous that no one would even know that who you are. I was gonna try to drop a name there that we would all know. I was gonna know who you are, blank, but come on. Who do you think's a shower pooper? Like famous person, one shower pooper. Joe Biden seems like a shower pooper to me.
Yeah,
Jake
but that's one of those
Gyllenhaal.
unintentional ones, right?
Yeah. He wakes up, he just yawns and shits in the shower, dude. Oh, didn't even make it to my coffee today. Like,
Secret Service has to go in and clean it up.
jeez, that's a bad bounce, bro. The Secret Service member in charge of Joe Biden's sponge baths. That's a terrible job, dude. What's a famous person you think poops in the shower?
I don't know about thanks, but one that I want to poop in the shower. Like, I think it'd be cool if you pooped in the shower.
Mark Wahlberg.
Dude, I just saw.
And he'd just be like, it's for productiveness. You know what I mean? I wake up at 3 o'clock every day.
Yeah, he's one of those
Yeah, he's
assholes.
like, I wake
Yeah.
up at 3. Go to the gym. It's body optimization.
He has his drain removed, so
Yeah.
it's just a straight shot.
It's
down
just
the
a
toilet.
There's a toilet in the shower.
Dude, I just like unlocked a fucking memory for me. When I went to Italy, bro.
I shit in the shower.
No, I had some weird poop experiences in Italy. I'll save some more of them for a later day. But the first one was the first poop I took in Italy. Actually, it was pretty notable. We go and we like tour this castle. And I was like, oh god, it's a very old like ancient castle. I was like, I gotta.
Oh, yeah, there was no toilet paper.
No. I was like, there was toilet paper, but I was like, I got shit. And they're like, yeah, bathroom's over there. And I was like, cool. And I found this bathroom. It was very clearly like just like still like pretty, like it was like a pretty old room, like just like door with wooden door with cracks all in it. Like could see people like on a tour walking past it. I'm just in there trying to poop, and I'm like in this room and I'm looking around.
Getting stage fright.
No sink, toilet paper, and then a hole on the floor. Just like a hole. It's like a porcelain little flat thing. Like, you know, like a paint rolling tray?
Mm-hmm.
One of those, but in the dip part where the paint stays, there's a hole, and you kind of just stand there. And when we said never taking a standing poop, I thought I hadn't, but this is where I had. You have to kind of stand there and squat above this hole and then hope that most of it fell into this slanted sort of trough.
Was there poop res when you got in there?
Yeah, I do remember that. And then I remember coming back out of the bathroom and having to look all 12 of my other classmates in the face and just be like, never had taken a standing shit before in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I never had to experience anything like that. People are like, oh, you're back. And I'm like, yeah, you should probably hold it. Like, if you're...
Yeah, wait till you get back to the hotel.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
It was culture shock at its finest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like 4 hours in, I already shit in the floor. Damn it.
Yeah. Us Italians are old school. Traditional.
There's just a hose in there. Like, it came out soaked. People are like, I don't know, man. Like, when in Rome, right?
All right, let's get to the next headline here. What do we got on the slate?
Parody Hitman website nabs Air National Guardsman after he allegedly applied for Hitman jobs.
So there's this website that is a parody website. So www.rentahitman.com. We checked it out. This guy sent in a legitimate. So I guess like this website, you can rent a hitman, but also apply to be a hitman.
I suppose so, yeah.
'Cause-
I mean, we should say off the top, you can't actually do any of that.
No,
it's a parody website.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
And then this guy was like, "Yeah, man, I'm. They call me the Reaper in the National Guard. I'm fully capable. $5,000 was his number. 2,500 up front, and then it got so deep to the point where he met up. Like the owner of the website asked him to send in a headshot, and also just like his qualifications. And then they ended up meeting up in person. And then an FBI agent was the one that exchanged the cash and just arrested him on the spot. But yeah, we tried to get a hold of the owner of the website, and he said he wasn't available for interview, but he could answer some questions if we want. So I sent him some questions, but he hasn't gone back to us yet. So we'll let you guys know if at some point during the show he gets back to us. But
I love how they're
I'm
like,
just curious if they're working together with the FBI to like get people.
give me your best headshot that you'd send to
You want to see?
yeah.
The classic gun smoke.
Here, can I have your mic? Just I want to use it as I want to. Yeah. I this would be mine. These are both guns. Like that. I'd also throw an eye patch on too.
Or just a big ass AK and use it as a dick.
Yeah.
Just send a picture of Dan Crenshaw, the eye patch.
Or maybe it's just like his also like failed modeling career headshot. And it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be probably the best.
It was for his like improv group. He's like
his improv, just juggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, which of those headshots, which would you be the most likely to hire as a hitman?
You know what? I think maybe the one of him holding a massive AK, pretending for it to be his dick, because it's like, yo, this guy, he can have some fun with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
that's
he's
what
someone.
I'm thinking.
If I'm gonna work with someone, it's got to be.
We got to be able to spark up after.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We gotta have fun with it.
I don't want just like walk someone down and shoot him in the head style. Like I want grand piano to fall from a high level onto.
Like I want his
it,
head to pop through the grand piano and teeth to be keys all of a sudden,
and then
you know?
them all to fall out.
Yeah.
I want someone that I can like. I want to be able to like get along with my hitman.
Yeah.
You know, the hitman I hire. I don't. Can you imagine that though? Your
Also-
hitman comes to kill you, and you just end up becoming best friends.
Wait, what are you talking about? You hired a hitman to kill you?
No, like if someone hired a hitman to kill you, and they came to like kill you. And you
there's
just
a movie about that.
What movie is that? There is a movie.
There's a movie about that.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds?
No, that's Hitman's Bodyguard.
No, it's Zach Galifianakis.
Fucking.
I forget the name of it.
It's
based on a true
Kristen
story.
Wiig and Zach
I think Jason
Galifianakis.
Sudeikis is the hitman.
Yeah, he is, and they have the same name.
They have the same name, so they bond over the same name, so he doesn't end up killing him. It's based on a true story. It's pretty wild.
It's a money heist one. It's based on true story where they steal the Wells Fargo or the Loomis truck. No, it's not Loomis.
I forget.
Oh my goodness,
It's fucking funny though. It's a good movie.
Masterminds. God damn.
Yeah,
funny
Masterminds. Check it
movie.
out. I think it's on YouTube or Netflix. Sorry,
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good
Loomis Fargo.
but yeah, that did happen.
Yeah. When I hire if I was to hire a hitman,
$5,000 seems a little cheap. No, I thought the going rate was $10,000 for Hitman.
I thought it
Don't
was
ask
20.
how I know that. Allegedly, the going rate for Hitman's $10,000.
allegedly I thought it was 20.
I think it depends on who it is.
Depends on how broke the hitman is at that point in
Yeah,
time.
that's
You know what I
it.
mean? If he's got rent coming up, $5,000 might be just enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
I mean, he does it for a job. I mean, how much more valuable is one life to another? You know?
Yeah. Also, like, what are you doing going on www.rentahitman.com?
So
Yeah.
funny.
You just got finished searching porn. www.nakedboobsgirlskissing.com.
Bro, we went to this website and it's so clearly like
Oh, dude, pull it up right now. Load up this website. It's hilarious. Like, what else? What other website scams? This guy definitely has paid a Nigerian prince or two.
Yeah, like this guy. He comes from a long line of people paying off.
He's definitely bought some dick boner pills.
Easily,
Yeah.
bro. Easily. He like loves wish.com.
So it says rent a hitman.
solution.
Yeah, rent a hitman. Your point and click solution. We are 100% HIPAA compliant. HIPAA they have stands for Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964.
Nice.
Book your free consultation.
I also like how it says the dark web is not safe, but we are.
Yeah.
Like there's no way anyone who's going to this website seriously knows what the
And
dark
if you
web
go to
is.
like contact them for like a request, the fill out form is hilarious. Service request form. The first option it gives you. Go down. Oh yeah, the testimonials are also hilarious. But okay, first we'll start with this. So you can certify that you're a minor, and then also like the option go down. What is it? Yeah. Section 2, it's like targets information. The automatic option is yourself. So like
yeah, it says relation to target, spouse, business partner, whatever, a whole bunch. And then
Bully.
the one that it
Self is
automatically
already
checks
filled.
for you is self.
go to the top. The
That's like-
testimonials are hilarious. So yeah, he just made up fake testimonials. Go to the next one.
I've heard of that though. Like you can hire people. Like I think I saw it in a TV show, but you can hire people like to just come punch you in the face. Like you're like, if I don't do something by this time, you get to punch me in the face, but I don't want to see it coming. I think it's a New Girl episode actually. Yeah, never mind. It might just be a sitcom thing.
So one of these testimonials, it says Guido and his crew were able to save the day and did it on a shoestring budget. They took everything into consideration, left no stone unturned. Best fixers in the industry. That's
yeah,
awesome.
just like a Google. It says it's a Google Plus review.
So the owner of the website, his alias is Guido Fanella.
Do you guys not have
What
you
is
guys
it?
noticed that all of the names are states?
Guido
no, they're
Fanelli.
from those
That's
states.
where they're
Fucking-
at, bro.
Georgina H. Oh, from
Michigan.
Ah, there we go.
Jesus Christ, John. Holy fuck.
Sorry, oh, that's fucking funny.
But yeah, I was thinking like we should maybe fill out a request for it. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, I do wonder what that's like. But also the FBI is clearly like watching. So I'm kind of interested in like how this came about.
I feel like,
Yeah, we had some questions. I don't know, like the questions I sent off to him were is the point of the website just to be a parody, or is it also used to catch people? Like, do you guys work together with the FBI? And then also, how many serious inquiries do you receive weekly? Do you get worried when they get too far, or is that when the fun begins for you?
Yeah, those are excellent questions, dude.
Thanks, man.
I hope we hear back from them and we can put the answers right here.
I feel like the
Hopefully.
Reaper here, he's like an Air National Guard. So he's like a bench player for the Air Force, right? Essentially.
Basically, yeah.
What's his case? Like, is he defending himself at all?
Anyway,
is he being like, oh, it was a joke?
No, I don't think
he was too far and deep. Like he was like,
yeah, they call me the Reaper.
like money
They
was
call me-
exchanged.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
he met. Like, yeah, what was that meeting like? Like, was it your classic movie scene, like on a park bench facing opposite ways?
Yeah,
And
one of them. Somebody's reading a newspaper with eye holes cut out in it.
So
you can
there's
crack
It's an
people.
envelope that's
Yeah.
super thick. just
So
handed over.
for a while I was getting like Facebook videos where it was like there was like a bunch of them where you'd get like it was FBI agents trapping people who were like trying to hire hitmen or like were like entrapping hitmen, and there's just like it's always just like like dash cam footage. Again, another reason not to have one. And it's always just like the person's like, yeah, I want my husband dead. I'll give you $5,000. I don't care. I just want it done. I'll be out of the house from then to then. And then they're like, okay, then there's no going back. And they're like, yeah, I want him dead. And they like shake hands, and he just doesn't let go. And then he just like throws a fucking thing onto it. It's always
Like
like
a
that.
handcuff?
Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And they're like,
yeah.
I'm an FBI agent. You have the right to remain an attorney.
I think it's a
And
fair
then
question, too.
they just fucking then you're done.
I think it's a fair question too, though. Like, where do you actually find a hitman? You know what I mean? Like, is it the same way where like someone who hasn't smoked weed in 30 years tries to go buy weed, and they're just like go to like a sketchy corner and they're like, boy, could really use someone to relax. And they're just strolling around the corners of fucking 64th and 10th Street. Like, fuck, man. Really need something to calm down. Work's stressing me out.
Racially profiling.
Yeah. You just go to like one of those areas and just like, man, my wife's pissing me off.
Goes to Little Italy.
It goes to Little Italy.
Just go sit in the most Italian named restaurant, Giovanni's.
Giovanni's.
So Giovanni's,
Yeah.
great restaurant.
I also want to know before we move on, this is interesting. So when they handed over the cash, there was also like they handed over photos of the person they wanted him to kill. Like they went to the like as far as you could possibly go without actually killing someone. But I thought that was interesting. Like they had
they made up
photographs of some random person. Like who's the person that they get photographs of?
Just like stock photo models everywhere,
Yeah.
trembling right now.
Yeah.
I feel like this guy was just really good at COD or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he'd only been in the Air National Guard for like 2 years.
Yeah,
and
and
he was like, oh, they call me the Reaper. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Like,
probably in like
They might.
that's your gamer tag, bro.
might
yeah,
call
that's
him
what
the
I mean.
Reaper.
Like I feel like his like resume was like almost made the FaZe Clan. 3 prestige. All my guns are gold.
They call me
you know what I mean?
XXX
Yeah.
underscore Reaper spelled with numbers underscore.
2.6
with no E.
2.63 KD. I'm all good. I'm all right.
With no EA. Yeah, okay. All right. Next
Call me
headline.
the Reaper, no E. That's a Colman bar.
No, it isn't.
All right, next headline we got reads.
2 arrested, suspect in a Spider-Man costume still at large after a BMW pursuit ends on the Beltway in
Maryland.
there it is.
So there's a high-speed pursuit of this stolen BMW.
Yes.
And they stole this car at around 5:20. First off, okay, 5:20. What are you doing stealing a car during rush hour? That's just rookie mistake. And anyways, they steal his BMW, get on a high-speed chase pursuit. He intentionally, because they originally got caught, but then he ripped across like 4 police cruisers like it's fucking GTA, and then takes off on this high-speed pursuit. And then there's 4 guys in the car. 2 of them eventually got arrested, and then 2 ran off, including one who was in quotes possibly in a Spider-Man costume.
I feel like that's something you're sure of. I
Possibly.
Yeah. He
Could've been
might have
Deadpool.
been in a
Could've been a
Spider-Man
Deadpool costume.
costume. He might. It's not like he might have been wearing a Spider-Man T-shirt, or he might have had a Spider-Man themed toque on. You know, he may have possibly been in a Spider. You know. If he had a mask on that was red and it was skin tight, and you saw blue and webs all over it, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, probably he's a fucking Spider-Man, man.
Yeah, I'm picturing maybe like the suit was like the one that Tobey Maguire wore when he first started off as Spider-Man, like cage fighting. And they're like, I think it's a Spider-Man suit. It might be. It's just like raggedy and like, is he Bugman? I don't know. Like, he's not quite Spider-Man yet. It's like when Tobey Maguire's figuring his shit out. That's what I picture the suit to look like.
I like the idea of wearing like superhero masks to commit crimes.
Yeah,
You know
because
what
then
I
you're
mean?
just a vigilante.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or just like wearing themed costumes to commit crimes. Like I mean, like I would wear an Obama mask every time I flew a drone. You know what I mean? If I could.
4 people is a lot. Too many people to steal one car too, eh?
Yeah, you could have stole 4 cars. You could have stole 4 cars in the same time you stole one.
Yeah, it's a lot. It seems a little unnecessary.
They had like a whole bunch of guns in the car too.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
wondering because it says that both of the people that they caught are from Alexandria, Virginia, and I was just there over Christmas. That is a nice place. That's like I went all around. It's like very like historical. Like that's like if the thieves were from like Upper Canada Village. You know what I mean? Like so I wonder if these guys were just like playing a little too much GTA.
Listen
had
to
some
a little
guns lying around. It's Virginia. You can get guns. You know what I
Listening
mean? And
to
they're
a
like,
little
fuck, what do we do now?
Yeah, they're just
Steal a
listening to a
BMW.
little too much hip hop music. You know,
Yeah.
getting a little too influenced. I get it.
You sound like someone from Virginia.
What?
Yeah. You sound like Hillary Clinton, man.
I like to think that maybe Spider-Man was the good guy too. Still, you know, like maybe Spider-Man just got there before the police got there. Yeah. He's like, there's a whole crime like fight scene going on in the back seat, like he's fucking people up, and he fucked the first 2 up, and then there was just him and the other guy, and the other guy's like, no, man, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't want to do this anymore. He's like, all right, and took him under his wing, and then they took off. And then this guy's actually a good guy. He gave him a second chance. You know?
like,
that's a possibility that we're leaving off the table.
There's a card at the scene. It's like, you're welcome, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
yeah. In a fucking Tobey Maguire's cage fighting suit.
That's so funny because back home we used to have like wrestling that would come, like amateur wrestling, and one of like the mainstay characters was a Spider-Man, bro. But like it was such a janky costume. It wasn't even like 8-year-old like fucking Halloween grade costume. Like this guy was in a pair of black track pants and like very much so like this Tobey Maguire, but he just had like I remember, dude, they're like, oh, we're going crazy with Spider-Man. And he just, instead of even like doing the web thing, he just has 2 cans of silly string, and he's just like shooting. Like it's so Bush League, bro. That was good.
Did you used to I was a huge Spider-Man kid, hence that cookie jar. But I got one of my gifts for my birthday was the web shooter, and you like put that like, cream stuff in there, and it shot out. It was brutal. It sucked. I was actually so disappointed. That kind of got me off Spider-Man. I couldn't actually be Spider-Man, so I was like, yo, why do I fuck with this guy?
Did you wear the Spidey suit around? That was my thing. I wore the Spidey suit to school, like underneath my clothes.
No, you didn't.
Oh, straight
underneath
up.
your like not even like loud and proud.
Nope,
just wore it.
I'd wear it. I never took it off.
And
I never took it off.
So there was that one moment where you just
oh yeah. Yep.
Did you have the mask in your backpack?
Yep. Yep. I had it on me all the time.
Just in case.
Did anyone
all
know?
the time.
Had that thing on
Just in
me,
case.
man.
Just in case.
Did anyone know?
My mom knew. That was it.
That's like Aunt May, right?
Yep.
Like Aunt May. It's only one
Moment
people.
of fucking silence.
You never,
Yo,
Yeah.
that's hilarious, dude.
No, it was like I never took it off. It got gross. Like my mom like was straight up like, you need to take that off. We need to wash it. And I'm like, nah, I need it. I gotta wear it.
Feels like 16. It's up to here, bro. Like just busted the thighs out of it, bro. Like the collar's all stretched out and faded.
The mask is just like a fucking pillowcase now.
The city needs me, mom.
Yeah, dude, I never took it off.
The Mask Crusader, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's
hilarious,
yeah.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
so
I was
cool.
obsessed with Spider-Man.
Did anything ever happen? Was Spider-Man
Was there ever a moment
yeah.
where your senses tingled and you're
like,
like,
were you
okay,
ever?
to...
Did you ever reach for that top button? You know what I mean? You're like,
What's the
my
closest?
spidey senses are tingling.
We were on the subway on the way to school.
Oh, classic.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a scene out
yeah.
of the next.
Oh yeah, no,
So
we were on the way. We were on the subway on the way to school,
Nice.
and my mom, she like dropped like her purse got stuck in the subway door or something,
Right.
and so I was like, oh shit, and I like busted out into my Spider-Man suit, and I tried to go to like the other door to get out and get the purse. And yeah, straight up, yeah.
I can just see Phalen like, your mom drop it, like it's stuck in there. You're like, shit, hold on, mom.
Let me change. I'll change real quick. Yeah.
And then it's gone. It's gone. It's
Oh
gone.
fuck! I forgot my mask.
What part of the world was this?
This is Korea. Yeah, I was like
This is in
I was
Korea.
like 7 years old. Yeah,
That's so funny.
That's
man.
awesome, man. That's
is
hilarious.
no, I was obsessed.
I just like the idea of all these people just silently watching. Watching.
Yeah, how did you
undress.
feel?
pull the door
How did you
open.
feel looking around at the general public, being like, no one knows that I'm fucking
Yeah.
rocking
I
a
felt like
Spidey
such a
costume.
G, dude.
Under the straight up.
I feel like it's the same feeling like with dudes that wear thongs. You
Yeah.
look around, like, no one knows I'm wearing
Nobody
I'm gonna
knows.
say dudes who conceal carry like weapons, bro. Like, but yeah,
Probably the
dudes who
same
wear
feeling.
thongs for
Probably the
sure.
same feeling.
Well, you guys are looking at me normally right now.
Yeah, dude, I was obsessed. Spider-Man was my hero.
That's awesome, dude. Okay, let's wrap it up. That's
Good. That's good. We can go off on that.
yeah. Did you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? What do we have? Oh yeah, new blog out. Check it out. Tokyo Fashion Week. Noah, one of our journalists, went out to Tokyo himself.
Yeah.
Covered the week. It wasn't a week long event. Was it a week long?
I don't know. I think
I should
his
probably read the
coverage
blog.
wasn't exactly.
I don't think it was actually. It was a fashion like expo sort of thing in Tokyo because it's not actually Tokyo Fashion.
Yeah,
Week.
it is.
Is it?
It's Rakuten Fashion Week, which is
Oh,
takes place in Tokyo every year. It's Tokyo Fashion Week.
I was Google. I don't remember. Whatever. That's for afterwards. But
Yeah. But no, it's pretty dope, man. Like this guy, it's like a whole diary. You know what I mean? I felt like you were there with him. in
Yeah,
Tokyo.
it was good.
Oh yeah,
You edited it.
I did edit it.
He does the literary journalism really well.
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. Go give it a read. We'll plug that in.
If there's any spelling mistakes,
Blame
No,
Colman.
I didn't edit it.
Noah spelled it wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out Noah. That was a piece, man.
it was great.
Is that it? Is that all we're plugging?
Inspiring. Should we talk about what we're doing on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Should we tease that, or is that not for us to say?
What are we doing Sunday?
On
Last Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh,
What we
last
did on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
Logan.
yes, yes.
Us looked. Did you put it in the calendar? I didn't put it.
Fucking yeah, we shot a comedy special last Sunday. It was dope, man. Logan Brown, shout out, one of the fastest rising comedians in the city. We had him on the podcast. And yeah, we shot his comedy special, dude. It was an electric night. The crowd was loving it. That was like
It was a
that was probably
great
the
show.
best night of comedy I've seen since I've started going to comedy clubs and enjoying the comedy live, because like the acts that were before him were killer. He killed it. The room was over 100 people. His
The
songs
MC
just
killed.
hit. MC killed.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Abdullah.
There was a puppet.
yeah,
there was a
one guy
puppet,
did
yeah.
a ventriloquism thing, and like I usually don't fuck with that, but he killed it.
Alan the
And then,
Alien.
yeah, dude, no, it was a good night. And like the shots are looking crazy. The whole team came out. Shout out everyone here. We had some fire shots on that. Can't wait to put that together. It's gonna be dope, man. I can't wait to show my mom, and how she's gonna have to listen to the hand job song.
It's more the dog banging song that my mom's not gonna really jive with.
I think it's the coming in the toilet song. My
yeah.
mom
No,
might
that's.
not like.
I was just
yeah.
gonna say no. I'm walking that back.
Because I'm gonna be like, what's he talking about?
was
guy.
was
Never
Logan's mom
listened to
there?
What's that?
Was Logan's mom there?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah. I want
They're
to
all in the same
apologize
boat.
to Logan's mom. Actually, she came up and introduced herself to me, and I was like super busy at the time. Like we were getting set up, and everyone was coming in, and she was like, "Oh my god, I saw you guys on the podcast. Like you were great. Like it was really awesome. I'm like, thank you." And we have like this short conversation. Then she like continued to like kind of talk to me, and I'm like, "Are you excited?" And then I realized I like was super busy, and I like started this conversation. I was like, honestly, I'm sorry right now. I got to run. Like, I got to do this. And I never ended up talking to her again that night. So
That's so
Logan's
tough.
mom, I apologize. You were a lovely lady. I heard many great things about you from other people who were there that evening and got to share time with you. But I'm sure we'll connect again sometime soon.
Yeah.
I hope to.
John skipped out on his bill.
Yep.
I did. I was like, I looked around. We
were so far away.
Yeah.
We were like waiting outside of the after party location because we got there too soon.
And John's like, did anyone pay for the bucket of beers that I gave you guys? And we're like, no.
Like, we got the beers. We got the beers. I bought the beers.
Like, what?
Because I forgot about it because we didn't have the bucket. I just grabbed the 5 beers and I walked away. And then we all just had beers. And then I was like, we were about to go get more beer. And I was like, wait a second, the other beer, no one paid for it. I went back, settled
Yeah,
that.
I went back.
It was all
And paid.
good.
We went back and paid.
It was all good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Shout out Laugh Lounge. Shout out to the bar staff. I'm always in the way when I'm filming there. I'm like in between like seats, like my legs sticking out. One of them tripped over me, but like she recovered. It was good.
Dude, that's like
Shout out you guys.
You should play infield with that sort of position there. Look at that. Yeah.
Grounders all day. Yeah, that's about it, man.
That's all we got going on.
Yeah, I think so, right? We're just chilling, bro.
We're enjoying life, man.
Yeah, man.
We're stopping
Living
to,
life.
We're
Living
stopping
life.
to smell the roses. for a
Touch
bit.
grass, hug a tree, plant a seed. Sandra Battellini would have said that. She said that last week, right? That's how we ended off
Yeah.
last week's
Yeah,
episode.
I think so.
Yeah.
Seems as good a place to end as any, man.
Yeah, dude. Smoke grass.
Touch ass. And
Plant
Well,
a seed.
consensually.
yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Touch ass that wants to be touched.
Smell ass.
Smoke grass that wants to be smoked,
Yeah.
Plant seeds.
that want to be.
Plant seeds.
That
And-
that the earth needs.
Yeah.
Wear
And
condoms.
don't bring your
Oh, yeah.
babies on vacation.
Yo,
Or I will punch it. Or I will hire a hitman to track you down and fucking find you.
this episode's been sponsored by rentohitman.com. Use code Racco for 10% off.